Good evening and welcome to a snapshot of Plexus. My name is Nicole Barker, and before we get started, I just want to read a quick disclaimer. Plexus Worldwide makes no guarantee of outcome or income, as success of each individual ambassador is dependent on work ethic, skill set, and how he or she chooses to exercise those skills. So we are so excited to welcome you here tonight. First of all, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Now, as an attorney by trade, this is the last place I thought I would find myself. But when life left me sick and tired and out of options, I decided to finally give that miracle cure that my friend Emily Fennell had been posting on Facebook about. And yes, I had rolled my eyes. But I decided I would give it a shot, if nothing else, just to check it off my list, right? So I signed up as a wholesale ambassador just to get those deep discount prices. And I didn't tell my husband. I started the products, and within a few short days, I realized I was feeling better. I was waking up before my tiny little footy pajama alarm clocks were popping me on the head. I was waking up refreshed. I was ready to start my days. And come afternoon, I wasn't the mom bee just roaming for my next Starbucks fix. I felt happier. But it was just a placebo, right? But one night, my husband and I, as we were getting ready for bed, he pulled me close, and I can still remember that scruffiness of his beard up against my cheek. And he whispered, "I am so happy to have my happy wife back." It was at that moment that it didn't matter to me about the number on the scale or getting to my final weight or my after picture. I knew too many people that were suffering just like I was, behind a smile in carpool lane with their Pinterest parties and their go-get-'em attitude. I knew they were suffering just like I was. And so I started sharing with friends from my heart something that was changing my life. And just like that, it snowballed. From a heartfelt sharing, just as you would a movie or a favorite lipstick, this has changed our family's entire life. It has changed our health, it has changed our happiness, and it has changed our future together. So that's why I am excited to share with anyone that wants to listen. You'll hear tonight some incredible stories of other individuals who have stumbled upon these products and this opportunity. We're going to be conscious of your time tonight. We know you're all very busy individuals. We want you to understand tonight why Plexus is different. You've heard of those quick fixes. You've heard of those magic weight loss pills. This is nothing like that. And we want you to understand how this opportunity could change your lives too. Plexus sets us up for success. And if you were invited to this call tonight, someone believes that this could make a difference in your life too. Maybe it's not for you, and that's okay. But maybe you know someone who could genuinely benefit from these products, for this opportunity, or the enhanced health and happiness that Plexus can provide. I am so excited to introduce you to my friend and Ruby Ambassador, Kristen Manassian. I love her story of how Plexus came into her life and how it has changed the future for her family this fall. Kristen?
Thanks, Nicole. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us this evening. I just kind of want to share my story with Plexus and a few little tidbits. I started Plexus almost 3 years ago. I was looking for a safe way to lose the post-baby weight while nursing my daughter. I brought these products to my holistic doctor, who's real natural, and she was on board with these products. So I started these products 3 days after my daughter was born, strictly to lose weight. And now I can sit here and say that 3 years later, that weight melted off this time. It was really difficult to lose that weight with my son, but with my daughter, the weight just melted off. But now I can say it almost 3 years later, I'm actually lighter than I weigh less than I did over 10 years ago. So the weight loss was the easy part for me. It just kind of happened, but what I wasn't expecting and what I didn't go into these products expecting was the health benefits that I gained from them. So since I was a little kid, have had chronic IBS. Doctors brushed it off as, oh, lactose intolerance, eliminate dairy. And even with doing that, I still had horrible, horrible issues with my stomach, chronic bloating, painful bloating. It was just not fun. I've dealt with this my whole life. And I noticed a few months after taking these products, I wasn't having these flare-ups like I used to have anymore. And now, almost 3 years later, I can say that I cannot remember the last time that I had a huge IBS flare-up. That nightly bloating is gone. I also have arthritis in my ankle. And I noticed a few months after that, normally during the spring and fall, my ankle would swell up huge. Painful. I haven't been able to run for a long time due to it. I don't wear heels. And I noticed that my ankle wasn't the size of a tennis ball right before it started raining. And the pain was going away. And again, now 3 years later, I can say I don't have flare-ups of my arthritis anymore. I'm a happier mom. I have more patience. Those highs and lows throughout my day. I don't have those drops anymore where I'm just exhausted. My seasonal allergies are basically non-existent. I just feel so much better since I got on these products. I started sharing these products really passionately about 1.5 years ago, and the business has kind of been a huge blessing for our family as well. I actually was able to step away from my teacher job. I was a full-time special education teacher, and just a few months ago, I was able to step away to be home with my children. So these products, this company have blessed my family so much. So some of the things I often hear about Plexus is, okay, is it expensive? I get it. I was afraid of the same thing. I was afraid to put money out for myself, to better myself. But I had a really bad caffeine addiction. In fact, I drank Starbucks every single morning. I had my credit card linked to my coworker's app on her phone, and she would pick me up Starbucks every single morning. So that in itself was $4.50. But my family, we rarely go to the doctor. We're rarely ever sick now. I actually buy the produce and eat the produce now because it looks good to me. Honestly, our family saves money by being on these products. Another thing I hear is this FDA approved? Okay, well, actually, FDA does not approve nor disapprove supplementation. They also don't approve baby formula, but they do approve cigarettes. So I'll let that be your perspective. And another question that I also get is, okay, will these products really work for me? I understand how that way is. I felt the same way, but since I've been with Plexus, I found out that so many people have had huge health results from these products. I've seen testimonies of so many diverse people with many different health issues and weight issues, and just so many things across the board have huge transformations with respect to this. So if you're willing to commit to 60 to 90 days with these products, I can almost guarantee you that these products will work for you. So what we do, what Plexus does is we work on regulating your blood sugars. I don't know about you guys. I didn't think I had blood sugar issues, but I was having those highs and lows throughout my day. Come 2 o'clock, a few hours after lunch, I was crashing and crashing hard. And I was reaching for caffeine. I was reaching for sugar. I was reaching for things to kind of pick me back up. I thought that was the norm. But in fact, that was my blood sugar dipping. And I just started having this clean all day energy with that regulated blood sugar. We also address the gut. Our society and our nation is starting to pick up on the importance of gut health. 80% of your immunity falls within your gut. And we are starting to learn more and more about that. And Plexus has been ahead of the game with that. So we address those gut issues. We work on cleaning out your gut and just healing your gut of certain ailments. And we also work on inflammation within your body. So I always used to say, oh, I gain all my weight in my face and my stomach. Well, I've actually learned that was inflammation. And that's another reason why my arthritis has been able to heal, because we really address that inflammation issue as well. So Plexus is really a unique company with the products that we have. We are a supplementation company that really works on those core health issues that you have going on, and then all those wonderful things like weight loss and being able to get rid of IBS and things of that sort fall into place. So I hope that answers some of your questions, and I'm going to pass it over to Jenny. Jenny's going to share a little bit about what these products have done for her health.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, Jenny, we can hear you. I can hear you.
So I'm still really new to all this. I watched my friend Abby post, about Plexus, and she reached out to me, and, I'm like, yeah, we had a lot of the similar things going on. And I was like, yeah, I'm really glad it's working for you. And I was, feeling a little bit better. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll be fine. And then I took this nosedive, and I just picked up my phone and messaged Abby and said, Abby, I am so ready to give it a try, whatever you've been doing. I'm ready to try these products. What led me to that was I bought a business. I bought a restaurant, and I was running the restaurant, and it was going great. It was fantastic. And about 6 or 7 months into it, I just did a nosedive. I was not healthy. It started with my hands and feet really hurting, and they had done all the tests for rheumatoid arthritis and, all these different tests, and those all came back negative. We didn't know where my pain was coming from. And then I couldn't breathe. I felt like there was an elephant sitting on my chest all the time. I had, chest x-rays and EKGs and echocardiograms and you name it. And they just had no idea what was wrong. And so to shorten up my story, I sold my restaurant. And there were nights that my husband was leaving his job. My mom would drop him off at the restaurant so he could finish up my shift. I would sit on my bar stool and be like, this is what you do, here, 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 and this, and he would do it all. And he would drive me home at night. And that's where my last days at the restaurant were like. I remember when our last night there, we'd met some wonderful people. And I remember our last night there, I overheard my husband saying to somebody that we're really going to miss this place, but I just want my wife back. For 2 years, those words haunted me so bad, because what if he didn't get his wife back? What if I couldn't go golfing anymore? What if I didn't stop falling asleep on the couch at 7 o'clock when he was doing the laundry and cooking? And what if that didn't happen? Who wants to be with somebody that's sleeping and hurting all the time? So I was very fearful, even though he never gave me any signs because he was so supportive, that anything that was going to happen, those words just, stayed in the back of my mind all the time. I'm my mom of 3 boys, 3 very busy boys. One of them in college, one just graduated from high school, and I have a 12-year-old. And I remember, my 12-year-old one Saturday saying, Mommy, can we go out and play in the snow? And I was like, sure, just, let me lay down for a little bit. I knew I wasn't feeling great, so I went and got him some Lego cars to put together or something, and that was at about 10 o'clock. And at 4 o'clock, I woke up. And I just looked at him and said, buddy, I'm so sorry. And he's, 11 years old at the time, rubbing my leg. Mommy, it's okay. I'm like, what did you do for lunch? She said, I made a bowl of cereal. I now started the products in February. I now am playing golf. I'm out in the backyard kicking a soccer ball around. I'm throwing a football. I'm playing badminton. I'm doing insanity again. You guys, I couldn't ride in a golf cart and play 9 holes of golf without feeling like I was going to drop and not make it. And I am doing insanity again. These products have given me my life back. My hands and feet don't hurt. I don't have gut issues anymore. I had severe food sensitivities. I couldn't eat sugar. I would swell up so bad. Haven't had any sweets. It was starting so that, like, if I drank an IPA beer, if we went to dinner and I had an IPA beer, it made me sick to my stomach, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night with hot sweats. And I can tell you that, I had an IPA at dinner the other night, and it didn't make me sick. I had a little bite at birthday. I had some birthday cake the other night, and it didn't make me sick. Will I eat all those things again and drink all those things again all the time? No, but it's really nice knowing that if I want to, I can, and it didn't affect me one bit. These products in 5 short months have made a huge difference on my gut health and what I'm able to enjoy. And the biggest part of all of this is, being a mom again, and, being that wife again that, I was before I got sick. And these products have changed my life. And I couldn't tell you, how thankful my kids and my husband are that these products found their way to me. It has made all the difference in the world. And now I'm going to introduce you to Dan Barker. You guys know him better as Barks, and he's going to take it over from here.
Jenny, wow, what a story. I'm with you. These products are life-changing, but the other thing that's life-changing is the opportunity from a business perspective. So for you guys that don't know me, I'm in advertising and marketing. I've been in it for 16 years, and I'm the first to tell you, biggest skeptic you'll ever see right here for the Plexus, for the products, for the business, for the whole thing. So when my wife, the story when I whispered to her and said, I'm happy to have my happy wife back. In the back of my head, I'm going, I don't know what you're doing, but I need you to continue to do it, because it is so important that you, as my partner and my partner in crime with our two kids, and I was playing zone defense, and I'm not very good at zone defense. I never have been, and I'm much better at man-to-man defense. And so I needed my teammate back. But for all the women that talk about the products, I'll tell you, these products aren't just for women, guys. These products are for dudes too. So I am a gold ambassador and the skeptic. So when she started these, I said to myself, all right, she can do this, but I want you to pay for your products. So get your 3 people and do the business, but do the business and just get 3 people so that we're not forking out money for it, right? Well, I also, in my husband wisdom, said these words that will forever haunt me. Listen, I understand you want to do this, but this isn't a business until your paycheck has a comma. Okay? Now, 2 weeks go by, right? And that was a complete jerk thing to say. Probably was having a bad day. But 2 weeks go by, my wife calls me at work and says, hey, remember that little hobby that you told me about? Well, guess what? My paycheck has a comma, so this is officially a business. I was blown away, guys, completely blown away. First off, that it took 2 weeks. Number one, first I'm like, all right, maybe it's like, you get a little taste of it. They give you a little incentive, and then you keep going. Your next paycheck's going to be small. Blown away again. Not true. So guys, I'm a business guy. So think to yourself, life-changing money. What could $200 a month get you? What does it do for your family? $300, $500, $1,000, $5,000. What if it was $10,000? Like what happens when you hit gold or when you hit diamond? That is life-changing money. Life-changing money, guys. Unbelievably amount of life-changing money. But you don't have to do the business to enjoy the products. I'm down 27 pounds. Do I work the business? A little bit. Do I love feeling good? Absolutely. Do I love looking good? Even better. But the other things that I do, so I travel for business a lot. There's these products that are called Block and they're called Edge, and they're these magic cures for things that when I go out and have drinks all night with clients, or if I go out and I eat a whole bunch of food, they help me out a ton. I know I'm not going to gain the weight that I was before these products. So are you asking yourself, maybe I am an entrepreneur. Maybe I want to be my own boss. Maybe that's my end goal. Maybe it's something I've wanted to do a long time. Guess what? This is for you. Maybe you're just somebody that likes deep discounts. Maybe you love Costco and Sam's because you can get 6 gallons of olives for 50% off. Well, guess what? This business is for you. And maybe you're somebody that loves to help people. Maybe you get your kicks by having people go, you know what you introduced me to? It absolutely changed my world. Thank you so much. Or what I just got the other day is, hey, good problem, but not a good problem. My underwear doesn't fit anymore. I have to go underwear shopping. Okay, my bad, but you look good, don't you? All right, or maybe you're like Barks. Maybe you like the social aspect of it. The social aspect, you know, I get to travel with my wife. I get to travel with my friends. And Plexus pays for it. We go to Dallas. We're getting ready to go to Orlando. The people that are Emerald are getting ready to go to Hawaii. And the Diamonds, they have their own private destination. There was a group of people that went to David Copperfield's island for, 7 days or something. David Copperfield's island. You can't, it's like $30,000 a night. That's ridiculous. I can't go there. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You know why? Because Plexus takes care of you. What's the catch though, right? Is Plexus, do the products work? Absolutely, the products work. You've heard multiple testimonies today. And you can get online and look at all the testimonies online. Does the business work? Abso-freaking-lutely it works. And guess what? What does it cost to start a business in here? Well, there's all kinds of different products out there and different companies where it's going to be $1,000, $3,000, $5,000. And guess what? We're going to make you carry inventory. Not Plexus. Plexus doesn't do that. $34.99, $35 to start your own business. What does it get you? It gets you your back office, get your own personal website. It gets you team pages. This company understands that it's not about the investment up front. It's about the investment and the giving back to your friends and family of health and wellness and happiness. They believe in it, they live it, and the culture of this company is something I've never experienced before in a company like this. So what else is there out there? Okay, so there's no inventory. We talked about that. There's no parties, guys. You're not going to fill your house with parties, and you're not going to have a muffin credit over at the grocery store or the liquor store just to get people there. It's not how this thing works. This is a network. This isn't selling. I said this the other day. This isn't selling. I'm a salesman every day of my life for the last 16 years. This isn't selling. This is sharing a solution to better health, better happiness, a thicker wallet, a bigger bank account, to live your dreams, to go on vacations, to provide for your family, to have your side hustle. It goes on and on and on from there. Do I love it? Absolutely. Was I a complete skeptic? Yes. If you're a skeptic, reach out to me. I'll tell you exactly how it is. Okay? So, to recap, Plexus is something for everybody. Whether or not you're trying to get healthy, whether or not you're trying to make more money, it's there. It's for you to dive into as much as you want. I'm going to turn it over to Darcy, who just recently went Emerald and is driving a brand new Lexus, given to her by who? That's right, Plexus. Darcy, take it, girl.
Thanks, Dan. Thank you all for sharing tonight, and thank you everyone who is attending and listening. We really appreciate you giving your time tonight to hear our testimonies and our stories. And yeah, my story started a year and a half ago. I was an elementary Montessori school teacher. Loved my job. All you teachers out there know how much we do teaching because we love children, right? We pour our lives into our classrooms. As exhausted as we are, we worry about them at night. We lesson plan all night. We love our students. We definitely don't do it for the money. But I also had a family of my own, and I felt like, I kind of knew I was going to be a teacher for life. I didn't have any other options. We were living paycheck to paycheck, and that just was the way it was. But, you know, I also felt like my children, my family was getting the worst of me, the exhausted, tired mom at the end of the day that had been with everybody else's children all day long. So I found Plexus because my 7-year-old daughter was really struggling with a lot of gut issues, and we tried a bunch of other options, and I was kind of at my wit's end. I was so worried about her. We had tried all these special diets and refrigerated expensive probiotics, and nothing was working. And I watched my upline and friend Laura post on Facebook before I finally reached out, because her probiotic talked about breaking down yeast and fungus in the gut and cleaning it out. And that's exactly what our holistic doctor had said Nora needed. So I wasn't going to leave my teaching job, right? I just wanted cheap prices. I joined on for wholesale. I wanted to try the products because Laura told me it might help with my energy and my blood sugar crashes and my sugar addiction and just my not sleeping and all the issues I had going on, my dairy problems. So we bought wholesale, all tried the products, and by the end of the month, all her digestive stuff had cleared. I was feeling amazing. And I thought, gosh, I know this person who needs it, this person who needs it. I can think this person who needs it. Wasn't going to work the business. I was not going to work the business. I just wanted to share with a few friends and family. And it just was ripple effect. They fell in love with the products and they wanted to share with their friends. And before I knew it, I had like 100 people on my team, and it just kept growing. And by the end of the school year, I had matched my teaching salary. And so I said to my husband, like, as much as I love my job, what if I could be the stay-at-home mom that I always wanted to be? We just couldn't afford it. Like, what if I could be the one who takes my kids to soccer after school? What if play dates were at my house? And so, you know, we kind of looked at bills and figured out health insurance and said, let's do this. And so here I am a year and a half later. Like Dan said, I just went Emerald in May. So I'm making $10,000 a month, which I cried when I got my first paycheck. I mean, this is like triple my teaching salary. And yeah, I have a brand new Lexus sitting in my driveway, and I just keep staring at it like, this can't be me and mine and my life. This can't be my life. And so it's real. This business is real. The products are working. This company has grown 16,000% in the last 3 years. Gut health, I don't know if you've noticed all of the scientific articles that are coming out. Newsweek just had an article. You know, my husband's Men's Health magazine is constantly talking about athletes and gut health and probiotics. And we have some of the best, cleanest products on the market. No fillers, absorbable. The capsules are, they're capsules, sorry, they're not a solid pill. We have some of the best products in the market. So yeah, I'm not here to talk more about the products, but they are phenomenal, which is why we are all having success with the business, because it is all about sharing. I'm a teacher, not a salesman. I have not sold this product once. Like, I don't feel like a salesman. I feel like I have given people their health back, financial freedoms. You know, again, like Dan said, what could $500 do for you? When we first made $500, actually my first paycheck was $500, and I was blown away. Like, holy wow, like we could go on a vacation we always dreamed of. $500 is life-changing money for someone like me. And I'm sure it is for many of you watching. So yeah, we are sharing products we love with people we care about. That's all this is. We're taking the products, we're loving the products. I fit this into my crazy busy teaching world. You know, I would teach all day, come home, get my kids into bed, lesson plan, and then I would work a little bit of my Plexus business. In the mornings, I would work a little bit of my Plexus business. So it absolutely can, you know, fit into any crannies of your life. We have lawyers on our team. We have police officers on our team. You know, any business and any person can fit this into their life. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to say. So you got invited here tonight by someone who obviously wants to do this business with you. So, you know, I urge you to reach out to them, ask some more questions. I don't know if you've thought of some while you're watching tonight, but get back in touch with them. Be open-minded. Think, who do you know in your life who needs energy, better sleep, gut health? They're addicted to sugar. They're complaining how exhausted they are. You know, think about people that you could help, because I certainly had a whole bunch in my mind. So this person that invited you here tonight, they want to do this business with you. They care about you. And, you know, I say take a chance. You never know how this could possibly change your life. And yeah, I just want to thank you for coming tonight. And I believe the person that you reach out to may have a special offer for you tonight if you give them the word balance. So give them the word balance. They'll know you watched us tonight all the way till the end. And again, thank you for attending. I hope you learned something, got inspired, and have a great evening and rest of the summer.